Well, good morning, everyone. It is July 26, 9:02 a.m. Thank you very much for being on the call this morning. I do very much appreciate your time getting up early with me as we attack the certifications and the training sessions that are ongoing right now, all the rollout sessions. But before we go through training, just a quick reminder why we are here. We are here to improve the lives of our community by helping them find affordable health care with excellent providers through our provider partners. So just remember, that's our purpose out here. We're here to help people and understand their insurance and protect their financial needs as well. All right, so training for the week. We've got training picking up, rollouts picking up. The first one this morning on the 26th here is devoted. They're doing their coffee and chat session at 11 a.m. So this is an open forum. If you have any questions, concerns, rude remarks, you can jump on there at 11 for devoted, and they'll go ahead and take care of you. Moving on to tomorrow, Care Plus is doing their pharmacy benefit training online. That's at 11 a.m. So if you have any questions or you need to learn about their pharmacy benefits, this is a great class to be in at 11 o'clock. Also on the 27th, tomorrow at noon, Humana is going to be going through their dual eligibles and the basics that you need to know in order to serve that community. If you're not doing dual eligibles or you're feeling shaky about your Medicare, Medicaid eligibles and how to check Medicaid eligibility and which plan your folks should be on, definitely recommend this program for tomorrow at noon. You know, although we're going to get ready to go into AEP, traditionally we see a lot of dual eligibles come out between October, November, December, because they're also in that mix and they have the right to choose a plan as well. So you don't want to push those folks off. You want to make sure that you service them. And this is the business that you can run year-round. So dual eligibles, very important to learn, and make sure you understand and can master that. Again, that's tomorrow at noon. Also tomorrow at 3:30, Humana is doing their training on their presentation process. So even if you're a veteran and you've been doing this for a while, sometimes we get into a groove and we might be missing a step here and there. So if you want to jump on there and understand the process of presentation, not just for Humana, but the whole process on how you should be presenting Medicare Advantage, especially now that we have HPM Shop, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. Moving over to the 28th on Wednesday at 2 p.m., Humana is doing a training session on their dental and vision products. These ancillary products are really going to help you increase your income, but also creates a stickiness with your clients. Research shows that if you have 2 or more products with your customers, your retention rate almost doubles. So it's a great way to keep busy throughout the year and also to push referrals. So Humana's got an incredible dental spread. You already have the products in your portfolio if you're contracted with Humana. You just got to learn what to do. So that's on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. 4 o'clock, Optum is doing their Agent Academy. This is really important if you are looking to work with physicians and doctors' offices for the Optum brand. So they have redone all of their offices. Optum is now allowing agents to come and work with them, both at the office level and out in the community. But some of the things you're going to learn on this is how does Optum tick, why you should be referring clients to Optum, which is one of the largest MSO partners across the country. So you're going to understand the value of coordinated care. This is really important. This is the meat and potatoes of what you do. And you're also going to be learning about what new programs and services that they have that will bring value to your clients. Okay, it's about retention. So that is on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Optum Agent Academy. Moving over to Thursday, the 29th, in the morning, we've got a few trainings here. The first one is the most important one for the whole week. Okay, that's Thursday at 10 o'clock. Tom is going to be doing an HPM Shop, which is our enrollment for it's our platform for quote and enroll for Medicare Advantage. However, on this session, he's really looking for the newer agents or the agents that have not yet used HPM Shop. if you haven't used HPM Shop or if you haven't been to one of his classes, please be there on Thursday at 10. You can, I believe he's still doing it in person. Just make sure that you RSVP or let them know that you're coming in. Or you can join via Google Meet. So he's got a Google Meet there, and he's going to be sharing his screen and doing the presentation and showing you how to do a full enrollment on a Medicare Advantage plan. All the plans all in the same spot, beautifully done. So if you've already been to one of these trainings, no need to come again. But he does encourage you, if you're using HPM Shop and you're out there doing enrollments and quotes, and you do have a question, go ahead and reach out to Tom. You guys should have his email or call the office and we'll connect you with Tom, no problem. But this is really, really important. This is your backbone. This is your heart and soul of what you're moving into for Medicare Advantage. We've spent a lot of money, a lot of investment here into this enrollment software, and we need you guys to use it. It's really, really important because it's going to increase your efficiency and also give your clients an A+ service experience, because now they're going to be able to have everything in their email and their text message. So it's just a smoother process all day for your clients. So please, if you haven't been to Shop, make sure that you make time for that on Thursday at 10 a.m. Also at 10, if you've already been to the Shop class, go ahead and jump into the WellCare 2022 First Look. They're doing that in English at 10 a.m. and the link is in the calendar. Again, by the way, if you don't have the calendar link that I'm showing you here today, please make sure you reach out to the team so we can get that onto your phone, laptop, and iPad so you know what's going on out there. Also, at 11:30 on Thursday, Devoted's doing another coffee and chat session. This one's specifically for the Jacksonville market. So if you are selling in the Jacksonville market, call in and they'll get your questions answered. But it's really open to anyone that is going to be offering Devoted for the next season. Thursday at 2 o'clock, Humana is doing their AEP Jacksonville rollout session. And that's online there at 2 o'clock. You can jump on there, and they'll be talking about their benefits for AEP 2022, specifically for the Jacksonville, Florida market. WellCare at 3 o'clock is doing another 2022 First Look. This one is in Spanish, and it is online. So that's Thursday at 3 o'clock. Moving on to Friday, 10 a.m., WellCare's First Look is in Spanish, and you can go ahead and jump on that one. That one's online, 10 o'clock on Friday, if you prefer, in Espanol. And then at 11 o'clock, Devoted is doing their rollout session for the Orlando market. That one is also on Zoom, online, so you can jump on that one as well. And then finally, last training for the week is WellCare's 2022 First Look in English, and that is at 4 p.m. on Friday. So that's the training for the week. Please make sure you have your training calendar already hooked up on your phone, laptop, and iPad. It makes it really easy so you can pick and choose which trainings you need to get to. Also, I know that we're in certification mode, so obviously these trainings are here to make you better, faster, stronger, smarter, but from a certification perspective, it's almost the end of July. You really need to focus on getting recertified. And once you do get recertified and you do have your certification already set up and going, please make sure that you send a copy of your certification over to Jessica. Everyone I know has Jessica's email. Just shoot her an email, and so she can have a copy of it. The reason why is because we save all those certifications in case there's ever an issue. The health plans usually reach out to us, the FMO, and if we already have the certification on file, we don't have to bother you during AEP. We don't have to pull you out of the field or do meetings or calls or anything like that. We can just simply send them the certifications, which does happen. So, please make sure that we have a copy of that on file so we can take care of it in case there's ever an issue. Okay, now, although we're doing recertifications, there are some brand new plans and plan contracts that we were able to secure. The first one is probably the most sought after contract in Florida for a long time, and that is Florida Blue. We are now ready to contract for Florida Blue Medicare. We'll be sending out an email later today, but if you are ready to go for Florida Blue and you're saying, yes, I want to get contracted today, go ahead and reach out to Jessica. Jessica will go ahead and send you out the link for Florida Blue so you can get started on that and get your contracting and certification ready to go for the rest of 2021 and also for 2022. Okay, so that's Florida Blue Medicare. Again, it's only for the Medicare products. This is the first time that they've opened it up for brokers. So this is a nice little treat for all you folks that have, possibly lost business to Florida Blue in the past. This is a great opportunity to get that business back and help your clients with Florida Blue. Okay, we also have some new contracts in other areas that I want to make everyone aware of because if you are contracted and certified in other states, which is definitely a possibility, now that you have HPM Shop, you can sell outside of your, what I like to call our fishbowl, right? So if you want to do business in other states, we'll talk more about that. But in other places around the country, we will have Blue Shield of California, which is in Southern California and in other parts there. Brand New Day, which was recently acquired by Bright Health. We are now contracted with them. Global Health, which is some of the leadership from Freedom and WellCare from back in the day. They've started a brand new Medicare Advantage plan in the Oklahoma market, the Texas market, and the Arizona market. So if you do business out in any of those areas, Global Health will be entering the market for the first year. And then also Health First, which is not the Health First here in Florida. There is a Health First in New York, which is a separate organization, and we will have contracting available for that particular product as well. So we're expanding in different products in different states just to make it easier in case you do have business that resides in those areas, or if your clients move in those areas, we do have products that are mostly regional. All the major players are there, as you probably know, so that's not usually an issue. But if you are interested in doing business outside of the state of Florida or outside of your current residence state, of course, just let us know. We're happy to talk to you about that and get you set up on your license and your certifications as well. So like me, I'm always chasing opportunity, and if you see a good opportunity, this is a definite way to grow your book of business doing that. So let's talk about AEP Strategy, and this morning I'm going to keep it relatively short, but I think that it's really important that we talk about AEP Strategy. If you're new to the business, if you don't have a book, if you don't have a lot of clients and you're just getting started, then this strategy may not be exactly for you. However, if you're new, what you really need to be doing is connecting out in the community and gathering leads. You need to do tabletops. You need to meet physicians. You need to talk to other agents. And you really need to get out there and meet people. It's all about traffic at this point if you're new. Okay? And again, we'll talk more about that as you come in one-on-one on what your particular strategy is for AEP. But it's really important that you create a strategy for AEP. If you get to October and you don't have a plan, it's already too late. You've got to figure something else out. So we're happy to help you build that if you're new, if you're lost, if you're don't have a book of business that's strong enough just yet. We're happy to meet with you and kind of see what opportunities that you have available. I can tell you that we've met with agents that had incredible opportunities that were already baked in that they just didn't see it was an opportunity until we kind of turned their eye to it. So happy to help you with your AEP strategy. Just reach out to us and we're happy to connect you with the right person so we can help you with that. But for those veterans or agents that have been doing this for a few years, if you have a book of business, the one thing that you should be doing right now, once your certifications and trainings are done, what you need to be doing right now is having conversations with your clients. This is a good time to go see your clients now. Go have the coffee with them. Go talk to them. Go, have that long meeting with them now, because in AEP, you will not need to see your clients. You shouldn't be seeing your clients face-to-face with our new technology, okay? You have 6 weeks to do as much business as you can and to service as many people as you can using HPM Shop, okay? So see your folks now. You're going to figure out who's going to need to change here too. So this puts them at the front of the list for AEP because you have 6 weeks to do those enrollments, and you don't want to be spending 2, 3, and 4 hours a day behind a windshield driving from appointment to appointment to appointment. I know I used to do it, and it was a huge waste of time because I could have been doing, instead of 5, 6, 7 enrollments a day during AEP, I could have been doing 13, 14, 15 appointments a day by just focusing and sitting at my command center doing applications, quotes, enrollments, scopes of appointments. All that can be done from your command center now at home, and it's going to be much more efficient for you. So this is where your leads call in. You're calling your clients, checking in with them, running new quotes. You don't want to be driving around in that very short window from October 15th to December 7th. Okay? Then after December 7th, that's when you go and you see your clients again. You're going to meet up with them. You're going to make sure that they got their ID card. You're going to talk about the kids and the grandkids and the dog and the neighbor and all that stuff. You can do that after AEP. But during AEP, you really need to be focused, and you really need to master HPM Shop. This is going to be the best thing for you as far as efficiency is concerned, and as far as growing your book of business and managing your book of business the best possible way. That was one of the major reasons why we've invested in making this incredible software, because it's going to be a huge time saver for you, and it keeps everything organized and in order. So that's the strategy. See your clients now. In AEP, you're going to be working from home using HPM Shop. You're going to do remote applications as much as possible. And I do understand you're going to have some outliers where there's just some folks that they don't have a smartphone, they don't have an email address, and they call you. I get it, and you got to go. That's fine. But if you can eliminate 70 to 90% of those appointments, think about how much time that's going to free up for you. And how are you going to use that extra time? You should be using that extra time to prospect for more folks, right? So it gives you the ability to move faster and grow your business faster. And that's really, really important. So see your clients now, do your apps using HPM Shop from October 15th to December 7th. And then on December 8th, you go back out there and you start seeing your clients again. Okay? Again, it's customer service. Now, one thing that you'll see, and I see this every year, when agents go back and see their clients that they just enrolled, guess what? They start getting referrals. Imagine that, So, hey, Mrs. Jones, I'm ready to come see you now. It's December 8th, and we got you all hooked up on that Bright Health plan. And I want to make sure that you got your card and you understand your plan. When can we get together? And, oh, by the way, do you have a friend, family, spouse, neighbor, anyone else that might want to join us and listen in on your new plan? This is retention, but it's also referral-based as well. So it's a really, really great strategy, not only to help people, to make yourself more efficient and to grow your book of business. So I'm hoping that makes sense for most folks, but if you have any questions or concerns about how that all works, I'm glad to address them. The software does have a few kinks in it still. We're working it out. Like everything, nothing's perfect here, but as AEP rolls around, we're going to have some new features for 2022 on HPM Shop, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what those are now. The HRA form is now being built out for most of the carriers for 2022. So your HRA form will now be integrated after the application for most carriers. Not all carriers, but for most carriers. And we'll have a list of those carriers as these HRA forms start to be integrated moving into AEP for 2022. So it makes it a lot smoother process to do your scope in one place, your app in one place, and then your HRA in one place, all seamless, integrated. So we expect to see that as a trend moving into 22 and 23, but we're slowly getting a list of those carriers that are going to start having that HRA form integrated. And this is not for 2021 just yet. It's going to be for 2022. Now, Tom covers how to do HRA forms in the HPM shop. So if you haven't been to the class, make sure you're there Thursday at 10 o'clock, and he'll be glad to share with you what you have to do. And again, if you have questions, if you're out there using HPM shop, you can go ahead and call him, text him, email him if you have certain things going on as well. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Again, we are here to serve you. So please make sure that you reach out to us if you have any questions, anything going on that you need help with. We're here for you Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. So that's what we're here to do. So with that, again, it's a short call this morning. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions. So if you have any questions, please let me know. It does look like somebody had a chat here. Okay, so it looks Optum and WellMed. We may have a discrepancy with that training next week or this week coming up on Wednesday. So if you are attending that Optum training at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, please reach out to Nick or someone on the team because we want to make sure that that's still going on. They may or may not allow us to go into the office right now, so so just reach out before you head on to that one. That's the only thing there. Thanks, Nick, for the update. All right, so other than that, I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions here.
Mark, I have a question.
Yes.
Hello, Justin. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
First of all, my screen was frozen since you've been starting this seminar. Have others experienced the same thing? You haven't moved in 24 minutes.
I'm not sure. We might have an issue with the video, so I do apologize. But I am recording the myself, so I'm hoping that the video is a little bit better, and I'll shoot it over to you. But is the audio?
And I have a quick question. I came in a little bit late. Did you say that Florida Blue is now open to independent agents?
Yes, for Medicare Advantage. Yes, sir. So if you're interested in adding that,
wow.
Yep, if you're interested in adding that contract, Jessica, reach out to Jessica, and she'll shoot you over.
Did that just happen?
Yes, sir.
I didn't see any announcement about that.
Yep, we're going to send out emails. So I just announced it today. So you guys that are on the call right now are first out of the gate.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Justin. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
A lot of background noise, but I'll see if I can get this question out.
Sure.
Just to dovetail on the Blue Cross, what, if you want to discuss it now, or I can get with you later on it, what's the, I mean, are they strong enough? I've never really ran into too much competition regarding Blue Cross in Central Florida, or how about Brevard County? Is it a strong plan that's going to be worth our while to get contracted?
Well, we don't know what's going to happen for 2022. I can tell you last year in 2020 they were 5-star. They didn't use their half-star rating this year, so they're 4.5 this year. They have a pretty good network, and when I say pretty good, it's pretty good. So if you're finding gaps for your clients where you can't really find a plan that has all the doctors, then this might be an option for you. So I would say network is a really big part of it. And then as far as with the benefits, you know, they're going to be on the United level, a little bit higher co-pays on certain things. They're not going to be, you know, as competitive as some of the other plans when it comes to benefits. But I think what they lack in benefits, they definitely make up in network. So that's what I can share with you so far, but I have not seen the 2022 benefits. We'll start releasing some of those things as soon as we get it. So great question. All right, so there's another question. Is Bright Health coming to Jacksonville in 2022? They do have the ACA product, but I have not heard about a Medicare expansion for Bright Health for Jacksonville for 2022. So sorry, Kent, doesn't look like they're coming for Medicare, but I will keep you posted if they do an expansion.
You remember the guy that I mentioned, the Colombian guy that came here from New Jersey, Frank?
All right. Any other questions for me this morning? Okay, well, thank you guys. I really appreciate you being on the call this morning. Again, we're here every Monday morning from 9 to 9:30, and I am recording this call, so hopefully the video and audio turned out okay on this. But we really appreciate your time and attendance. Thank you, and if you need anything, you know how to reach us. Hope you guys have a fantastic day.